The story of the Pied Piper of Hamelin is a cautionary fairy tale of betrayal, loss, and broken promises. It is one of the most enduring legends in European folklore, but its mysterious origins might have some basis in fact, pointing to an event that occurred in the small German town of Hamelin that has intrigued historians and folklorists for centuries. The most popular version of this story begins in the year 1284, when the town of Hamelin was suffering from a severe rat infestation. The desperate townsfolk hired a mysterious, colourfully dressed stranger known as the Pied Piper to rid the town of the vermin. The piper, with his magical flute, enchanted the rats and led them to the Weser River, where they drowned. However, when the townspeople refused to pay the agreed-upon fee for his services, the enraged piper sought revenge. He returned on St. John and Paul's Day, June 26, while the adults were in church, and he played his flute one more time. He bewitched the town's children, leading 130 of them away, and they were never seen again. Now, while this tale is often regarded as a simple folk story, there are historical records suggesting that something significant did occur in Hamelin around 1284. The earliest known reference is a stained glass window dated around 1300 in the church of Hamelin, which depicted the figure of the Pied Piper leading children away. Now, although this window was destroyed in the 17th century, written accounts describing it survived. Additionally, the town chronicles make mention of the event, stating in the year of 1284, on the day of Saints John and Paul, 130 children born in Hamelin were led away by a piper, dressed in multicoloured clothes, to the Calvary near the Koppen and lost. The lack of mention of rats in these early accounts suggests that the vermin aspect was added later, possibly during the Renaissance, when the Brothers Grimm and other folklorists popularised the story. This leads to the question, if not a literal rat catcher, who was the Pied Piper and what really happened to the children of Hamelin? Historians and folklorists have proposed several theories to explain the origins of the Pied Piper. One prevalent theory is that the story reflects a historical event where a large number of Hamelin's young people left the town, possibly to participate in a migration or colonisation effort. The Pied Piper might have been a recruiter who led settlers to new territories, with the loss of the children being metaphorical rather than literal death. There's also a theory related to the dance plague, which is a mass psychogenic illness that affected parts of Europe during the Middle Ages, where groups of people danced uncontrollably, sometimes to the point of exhaustion or death. The piper's music could symbolize this uncontrollable compulsion, with the children dancing away to their doom. Some also suggest the story could be a memory of a tragic event, such as an epidemic, a landslide, or other disaster that claimed the lives of many children. Over time, the cause of the tragedy may have been forgotten, with the legend of the Piper emerging to fill the historical gap. And then, of course, there's the Black Death theory. Although the timeline does not perfectly align, some theorists link the tale to the spread of the Black Death, symbolised by the rats and the piper as death itself, leading the innocent children away. The story of the Pied Piper has inspired countless adaptations in literature, music, art, and theatre. The Brothers Grimm included it in their famous collection of German folktales, and Robert Browning's 1842 poem, The Pied Piper of Hamelin, brought the tale to an English-speaking audience. The legend has also influenced modern works, from novels and films to psychological studies and political metaphors, often representing themes of deception, broken promises, and the consequences of societal failures. The Pied Piper of Hamelin remains a powerful story because it operates on multiple levels as a captivating folktale, a historical mystery, and a cautionary allegory. Whether rooted in actual events, symbolic interpretations, or moral lessons, the tale continues to resonate across cultures and generations. Its enduring appeal lies in its blend of enchantment and darkness, leaving us only to imagine what was the truth behind the piper's haunting melody and the fate of the lost children of Hamelin.